Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Alan Weber from the Mayor's Office. Thank you for watching and listening. Thank you for all you do. I just wanted to check in today, give you an update on some of the things that are going on in Santa Fe and some of the things that are going on around the country. I was earlier this morning on a call, a platform, a video conference with about 250 mayors from around the country. And I can tell you that the COVID-19 virus is on everybody's mind, and we're all doing the exact same things. We are all taking care of those in our communities who have the greatest need. We're very concerned about the so-called tinderbox populations that could really, if they do start testing positive, spread the virus across the community. And we're all urging everybody to do the same things, and that is stay home, practice good hand washing, good practices of disinfecting your hands, staying away from your face. If you sneeze or cough, cover up, and be sure to keep social distancing. The number one thing we should all be doing is keeping social distance as we go forward. And as one of the people on the call said, the way you know that we love each other is by how far apart we stay in order to come together. So stay apart. If you've got young kids in the family and they're going out to the park to get some exercise, terrific. If they're going out to the park to get exercise and pick up basketball with 10 of their friends, not so good, because when they come home, they could bring the COVID virus with them. So as you think about your daily schedule, as you think about the errands you have to run, minimize the amount of time that you're out and about. Wash your hands before you go out, wash your hands when you come home. Make sure you keep 6 feet apart at all times, and try to really act as if you have the virus, because we really don't know. There are people who are asymptomatic and may be carrying the virus. So stay home, stay apart, stay together emotionally, spiritually, care about each other, and show you care by keeping a healthy distance. Now, one other thing we just got off was a platform virtual meeting here with about 30 people from around the community representing different parts of Santa Fe to get folks to weigh in on what's going on across the city. And I can bring you up to date on some of the reports that we have gotten. First of all, if you're interested in when we think this surge will hit, the best estimates, and this is just an estimate, is that we will hit the peak in terms of our exposure to positive cases sometime at the end of this month or the first week of the next month. That means we're in for a month of social distance, good hand washing, staying at home. The more we follow that protocol, the flatter the curve will be. We're trying to reduce the steepness of the curve so that we don't overwhelm our healthcare providers, who are doing an amazing job keeping us healthy, getting ready, stocking up the supplies, the protective equipment that they're going to need. A big shout out to all of our healthcare providers who are doing an amazing job getting tests, getting faster results, giving us more data so that we all know more. The more we know, the more we can act appropriately and accordingly. A big shout out to the Community Foundation. Bill Smith was on the call. Community Foundation is focusing on food and health. So far, they've been able to put out roughly $122,000 in grants. Every Monday, they're sending out another round of grants to the nonprofits in northern New Mexico who make a big difference in the lives of people who are looking for help. So far, it's been food and health. In the future, they're going to be looking at income security for displaced workers. They are really trying to build up the Community Foundation Fund to deal with the impacts in daily life of the people in northern New Mexico. So if you'd like to make a contribution, please do go to the Santa Fe Community Foundation. To their website, you'll see a place to send some money to help food to help deal with health issues, and then going forward, they'll expand the criteria for giving out grants to a number of our nonprofits. The schools continue to do a remarkable job. The distance learning program has been launched, and as the superintendent reminds us, thanks to the voters of Santa Fe County, every school kid in the district has some sort of a tablet that they can use to learn at home. Phenomenal pivot to go from a district that's not all about distance learning to a district that is enabling distance learning for every child in our community. City is doing its part. We're working with the district to put up 5 new hotspots so that it'll be easier and more convenient for our young people and families to connect to the internet at any of those hotspots. The work is underway, thanks to Rich Brown and the folks at the Economic Development team. And by the way, if you're interested in what the city is doing on economic development activities, as we try to buffer our community from the economic impacts of this global pandemic, go to altogethersantafe.org. It's a website with a significant amount of information. It's updated regularly, and it's also a rallying cry. We are all together Santa Fe. Some other information from the school district. They are going to be able to move to giving out multiple meals in one day rather than one meal per day. So they'll be starting a new schedule pretty soon. Watch the school district announcement on that. They'll be able to give out 2 days of meals at a time, both lunch and breakfast. That will make things so much better for our families. They serve about 1,000 breakfasts and lunches to our community, a remarkable performance. So thank you to the school district and for all the district workers who are making this happen, the teachers and other district employees who are converting to distance learning and feeding our kids and our families every single day of the week. Good update from the county. They are in the process of closing the juvenile facility, and then when that happens, we'll have a backup facility that we'll be able to use going forward as a community, see whether those the facility at the juvenile detention will be able to be used for other folks who are looking for some emergency housing. The county delivered 350 meals to seniors, and they too are trying to move to a more efficient and safer protocol mechanism. They would like to have a week's worth of meals delivered every time they deliver meals to seniors. They also gave the city a big boost by sending mental health crisis team workers to our Midtown campus area, where we're now housing some of our homeless residents, and the mental health crisis team will help with the wraparound services at Midtown. An update from our friends at Somos, reaching out to the Spanish-speaking population. Last week, they had a town hall with more than 13,000 Spanish speakers statewide, getting a briefing from experts in health care and in how to respond to the coronavirus, thanks to Somos. More recently, they did a 50-minute seminar in Spanish for 1,300 Santa Fe residents who needed information about best practices and what's really going on in our community when it comes to staying safe, reducing the spread of the coronavirus. I guess the message is one that we should all be very proud of. This community is coming together in an amazing way every single day. The city of Santa Fe employees continue to do a great job reaching out to people in need, taking care of homeless people on the campus. That takes care of homeless people and helps reduce the spread of the virus to all of us. The more we stay home, the more we stay safe. The more we stay safe, the more we reduce that curve and give our healthcare professionals the breathing room they need to treat people who are really going to be in need. This is a period of time now where we have to redouble our commitment to staying safe. to staying home. We also need to redouble our effort to caring about each other and to reaching out, coming together as we stay apart. That means send some fun videos to your friends. I just got one from Counselor Lindell that had me laughing out loud. It means picking up the phone and calling somebody you haven't talked to for quite a while, somebody you care about, checking in, seeing how they're doing. It means looking for ways to make a difference. And there are lots of ways to pitch in. If you have some money, by all means, go to that Community Foundation website. If you want to volunteer, our food depot needs people to put together the boxes of food that they're giving away to residents who are food insecure and need help. If you have particular skills that you want to contribute, we're looking for volunteers across the community. This is going to last a while. This is not going to be over in a short period of time. We're going to have to be patient, we're going to have to be disciplined, and we're going to have to work together. We're going to have to find ways to lift each other up, to raise the morale, to raise the spirit, to read stories to each other like our librarians are doing, to find ways to reward our young people when they do stay separate and don't give in to the temptation to head out to the park to have a little fun. So think about some ways to lift everybody else up, to raise morale, share music you care about, share ideas that are fun and interesting, put on a little show if you want with your video camera, send somebody some interesting links to things you care about, best movies to watch while you're in self-quarantine. But whatever it takes, we have to have strength of purpose. We have to stay strong. We have to stay committed. We have to stick with this. We're going to lick it. We're going to come through this stronger than before, more nimble, more agile, more resilient. We're going to come through it ready to go back to work, ready to go back to school, ready to go back to play. But first, we've got to flatten the curve, stay serious, disciplined, and stick with the program of social distancing and good practices of hand washing. Thanks for watching. I will see you again tomorrow with an end of week update. A big shout out to the city team that so quickly and effectively stood up our emergency center and also got the gains made at the Midtown campus so we could put people in those rooms. That work continues. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody in this city coming together, standing together, working together, and staying apart so we all stay healthy. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of the community. Let's all take care of Santa Fe, and I will see you tomorrow.